Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be taking you through my first ever save on FM24. Having been a mobile gamer for a very long time, I decided to try out the PC version of FM24. Although there are some similarities, the PC version is a whole lot interesting and fun. I have been enjoying the whole process so far, ranging from the expansive tactics, which I absolutely love, the transfers, the data hub, the press conference, and a whole lot more. Before we go further, do me a favor, hit that like button, make a comment on this video, and subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification for more interesting content. So the first club I managed was Chelsea because I'm a big Chelsea fan, and after the first season here is the review of how it went. The first is the transfers, and I didn't really do much on transfers except loaning Solomon from Tottenham, Yusufa Moukoko from Borussia Dortmund, and buying Miguel Guaitares from Girona after selling Marc Cucurella to Newcastle in the January transfer window. It was a season to remember based on the target given to me by the board at the beginning of the season, which is to qualify for the UEFA Europa League, but I was able to qualify for the Champions League by coming third in the Premier League with 77 points and 26 goal difference. Although I should have challenged for the league, but due to injury to my key players and bad run of form from December to January really affected my title push because we dropped a lot of points in the period. Although I didn't do well in the Carabao Cup, which I was eliminated at the quarterfinal by Brighton, but I was able to win the FA Cup by beating Manchester City in the final, and the most notable match was the comeback from 2 goals to beat Liverpool in the semi-final. The moments to remember are the London Derby win over Arsenal, the 4-1 victory over Wolves, which is my biggest win, and the goals galore match in the match against Cardiff City. I'm not really much on the finance, but the finance for season looked great, and the revenue were okay too. Based on how the season went, this is my best 11 at the end of the season. I know their stats doesn't look good enough. It's because I rotated a lot, and I'm still trying to figure out which tactic suits my team best. Next season stats will be much better. The team accolades include me winning the Premier League Coach of the Month for April and Noni being my best player of the year and the UN Player of the Year too. While Nicholas Jackson was my highest goal scorer with 14 goals and Raheem Sterling was my highest assister with 11 assists throughout the season. So here is the primary tactics and the tactical instructions I use for the season, which is 4-2-3-1. The keeper is a sweeper keeper, which I don't really see much difference from a normal keeper. My back line includes the wingback, which holds the width while attacking, and the inverted fullback to invert to the midfield in possession, while I have a ball-playing defender and a stopper. The midfield includes ball-winning midfielder and the roaming playmaker, while the attack include having the pure winger on the left to hold the width in possession, the inside forward on the right wing, the advanced playmaker, and the advanced forward as my striker. These are my in-possession play for the tactics, and I used a vertical tiki-taka style of play for this season, as suggested by my assistant, which I'd change next season to tiki-taka style. In transition, when the possession has been lost, the players should regroup, and when the possession is won, the players should counter, while the keeper should also distribute quickly with short kicks to the central defenders. And out of possession, the team would drop back, form a low block, and a slightly higher defensive line, while the pressing structure is also pressing the goalkeeper to prevent short distribution and getting stuck in while tackling, and also stopping crosses. While the pressing trap is trapping inside and the defensive line is to step up more. So, tactics and the tactical instructions I use for the season, which is 5-2-2-1, the keeper being a normal keeper. My back line includes the 2 wing-back, which holds width while attacking, 2 wide defenders to defend the wide areas of the defense, and a center defender. The midfield includes ball-winning midfielder and the roaming playmaker, while the attack include having 2 advanced playmaker and the striker being an advanced forward. In transition, when the possession has been lost, the players should regroup, and when the possession is won, the players should counter, while the keeper should also distribute quickly with long kicks to the striker. And out of possession, the team would drop back, form a low block and a lower defensive line, while the pressing structure is also pressing the goalkeeper to prevent short distribution and getting stuck in while tackling, and also stopping crosses. While the pressing trap is trapping outside and the defensive line is to drop off more. Here is the board and the fan feedback at the end of the season. Thanks for watching this video, and do come back for more contents as I would go updating you guys on each of my save. And if you enjoyed this one or you want to let me know what I can improve on, do drop a comment, as it would be highly appreciated. Thanks.